On this video you will see how you can structure your application and how you can include information from other scripts and so on through includes, through panels, through data modules. So the very first thing is to create an RPCL application. I'm going to save this on a new folder, testing cloud. Save everything with the default names. I'm going to set this unit as the main script. You see the green arrow here, and the very first thing to do is to add a unit. This is the basic script you can have, and I'm going to add a function that is going to echo the parameter. Okay, so I save this in the same folder. This is what we have, and now I'm going to try to use the functionality of that unit. When the user clicks the button, as you can see, I'm trying to use that function, but that function is not available. For that I need to use that unit. Okay, you can do it easily through this wizard, and as you can see, the required once declaration for that unit has been added to the form. So now you are able to use that function and now I run so you can see how it works. Click the button and I'm getting the parameter expected. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is to add another unit to the project, unit 2, and here I'm going to perform some calculation and echo that calculation to the output. Okay, so if in unit 29 PHP I use that unit, as you can see on this dialog, it only shows the units of the project that hasn't been included yet. So I'm going to add unit 2. Okay, but if I run this, as soon as unit 2 is included, I get the result in the output. So this kind of inclusion for PHP units that echo something or do something are best suited to be included, for example, in a panel component. So for this you can use the include property here and you select which unit, and even at the design time you are getting the PHP executed. So for this I'm going to remove this declaration so it doesn't get included twice, and now I'm going to run. So I'm getting the button and the panel with all that information. You see, you can move it freely to wherever you want, and now it gets included. Okay, so the include property is also useful. For example, if you have another form, you can place here any controls you want. Okay, save this, and now you can change the include property to unit 3. So you are getting that information here. Okay, I'm going to change these ones and these ones again, unit 3. Okay, and this is what I get. So if I run, I'm getting all this and the application works as expected. This kind of inclusion is useful, for example, if you want just to modify the inclusion and to add more controls or buttons or whatever. Okay, you are changing the inclusion, but you are not changing the main form that includes that. And the other way of adding functionality can be through a data module. A data module basically is just a class that inherits from data module, but it doesn't show anything on the output. It's not visual at all, so it's best suited for example, data access controls. You can place here database connections and things like that, but you can also add here functionality. For example, this method param echo param, and now you can use that unit in your project. Save everything, and now you can use the global data module, which is declared here, and now you can write things like this: test method. Okay, so you have encapsulated some functionality into data module, and you can reuse that data module wherever you want, and you can use that functionality. Okay, test method. So there are several ways for you to organize your application, organize the functionality, and encapsulate in different ways the functionality and the code of your application. Thank you.